Welcome back to What the Fumble. My name is Justin, and as always, I'm joined at the table by my good friends David, Miles, Colin, and Adam.
You never left.
It's episode 2, guys. Episode 2 of Death at Sunset, the level 1 adventure from Dragon Delves. Also, if you like what you hear and you want to keep hearing more of it, then head over to patreon.com/WTFumblepod. And subscribe over there. Early access, exclusive content, links to all the other stuff, some art. It's all there. So go check that out. But I don't know about you guys. I'm super ready to just jump right in this week. I'm ready to play some D&D. You guys ready to play some D&D?
Oh, yeah. So ready. Oh, yeah. We roleplayed a lot last week. Let's reveal anything we're thinking and feeling in character.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So another RP session? Let's do it! Yeah! Justin, take a nap.
No, we're going to fight stuff and possibly die because we're level 1.
It's going to be potentially rough.
I'm not worried, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
You have 5 HP is what you said, I think?
Yeah, 1 for each one of us here at the table.
Aw, you included me.
Yeah, so if you hit me, you're really hurting yourself.
Oh.
Somehow I feel he'll take all 5 and change.
It's fine. Whatever the odds something's going to deal 11 damage in 1 hit.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I look at this side of the table.
Oh, boy.
You're literally a poison spray away from insta-death.
Listen, if there's anything I know about poison spray is that it is hopelessly unreliable.
Is that a con save?
Yes.
Oh, no.
We'll let Miles roll the damage so you have better survivability.
I should have bought more antitoxin, you guys.
Oh, let's do this thing. Last time we met Cassius Chamomile, a newly graduated, newly appointed official field wizard from the town of Fumblemere.
That's right.
He's been assigned a little bit of field work. He's been entrusted with an item called the Brazen Egg, now better known as Sir Bregory, the monocle-wearing brass egg-shaped object that was created with the last breath of a dying brass dragon.
And our leader. Don't forget that.
He's adorable. Adorable looking. To discover what Sir Bregory does, Cassius has been charged with steeping it in the hordes of 10 different dragons. And so with his longtime rogue friend Jackson, who he thinks of as a brother,
And vice versa.
Thank you.
They set off to the local tavern, recruited a big old Goliath fighter named Zorash, and a burnt tiefling cleric named Vikandi. And from there, this new group of adventurers set out to find their first dragon horde. And thanks to the dreams and visions from Sir Bregory the Brazen Egg, they found themselves in a redwood forest 3 days away from town. There, they found a small village called Redwood Watch, where they found out what's going on. Turns out, hundreds of years ago, 6 families of elves were fighting, and they settled their differences, planted 6 redwoods in the center of this forest to celebrate that newfound harmony. Things were going great, but then an ancient green dragon named Death at Sunset thought the redwoods would make a nice little home. So Death at Sunset dug a lair underneath the roots of the redwoods and moved in. But then, about 100 years ago, an elven warrior named Ethvarn gathered up a group of her allies, and they fought and killed Death at Sunset in her lair. So things started going good again. But then, just a few months ago, those 6 ancient redwoods started getting sick. Signs of poison and disease started to spread throughout the forest. So Redwood Watch sent a group to check out what's going on. They didn't come back. And now enter you folks. Your job is to find out what's going on here. And also, if you gather samples from the 6 ancient redwoods and bring them back to the Watch, the townsfolk will make you some antitoxin to take with you before you go venturing into an abandoned green dragon lair.
I say we do that first.
It's an option, but that's where we left off, with you folks just about to go take a sample of your first tree. And before we really get started, I gotta ask you folks, what time of day do you guys want it to be? It was 3 hours of travel to get here from Redwood Watch to the ancient grove of trees, and you folks would have been, more than welcome to stay at the Watch as long as you wanted. So you could have planned to arrive here at whatever time of day you want. So what time of day is it?
Clearly sunset.
Sunset?
No. I think Jackson would have put in that, on the off chance she's also got, I don't think she's bringing us to life at dawn. Therefore, maybe high noon arriving there might not be so bad.
Works for me, but, waking up at 9 a.m., are you sure about that?
Yeah,
So early.
I can get your outfit, your booties ready. I can get you ready. Your breakfast will be cooked.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Zoe can carry you for the first hour and 2 more hours. Or at least put you in the cart.
I can carry you on my shoulders like a child. But I also know that children often have the best breakfast food, so if I could just get an extra helping of whatever he's having, that would be fantastic.
I can do that.
Yeah, aiming for noon I think would be the best. We have the most visibility. It's the furthest away from any kind of twilight hours, which I feel like is where the most trickery would happen. So noon around the trees feels right to me.
I like it. So that conversation would have happened maybe last night before bed. You folks slept at Redwood Watch, wake up, you have your nice hearty breakfast, and set out. You arrive here at about noon. What does everyone look like after 3 days of travel and walking through this redwood forest? I'm curious, mostly curious about Cassius, because you were super, super fancy. You looked really, really pristine and clean, well kept.
I was definitely ready for 3 days of travel with no notice. I look like I've tried to press my linens and keep my clothes in order. I'd say about 2 days into travel, I probably stopped trying to change into an entire velvet robe to sleep under the stars in. It's still there, still in my backpack. We had so much space in the cart. I had to fill it with something.
I love that. Gave up on pajamas 2 days in.
Yeah, tried the first 2 nights. Just, scientific method. And his hair looks a little disheveled. Like he's been trying to keep it in order, but he ran out of hair product again. He's so used to having it just in the bedroom, just as he's getting ready. He only brought a couple of vials. So he's been using lamp oil to keep his hair slicked out of his face. Still to moderate success. And he has huge bags under his eyes. He has not been sleeping well. He is used to feathers and several different thread counts of blankets, just depending on his mood. He's not really used to the single patchy quilt.
I love that. I'm going to make note of the lamp oil for when the fire-breathing dragons show up.
Oh, no.
You thought they were green. Psych!
What do the three of you look like? I feel like you're probably a bit more adapted to this, especially the two mercenaries, I would think.
Yeah, Zoe, not just being a Goliath, but very specifically a hill ancestry giant. Feels very at home out in the grassy fields and knolls and whatnot. He actually forwent his sleeping bag and instead chopped out a bunch of sod and used that like a giant blanket. Made him feel like home. I'm sure he would wake up in the morning completely covered and caked in dirt and mud and whatnot to Cassius's absolute abhorrence.
Like, I think morning one, you'd find him with like a little bit of alcohol and a couple of Q-tips trying to like dab off some of the dirt from your face, and just be like, "Oh, just trying to help. Sorry."
But no, this is one of many times Zoe has found himself out in the woods and roughing it. It's his preferred way of camping out. I mean, with a last name like Mossman, he's definitely been around
That's
the
fair.
green stuff
That's
quite
fair.
a bit.
Makes sense. Vakandi, you're more or less accustomed to this too?
Very much so. I mean, I have a hermit background. I'm used to kind of being on my own out in the woods or wherever I might find myself. Traveling via cart is something with his old snake oil family kind of thing is something very familiar to him. He would have the classic bedroll kind of thing. Very minimalist, but exceptionally functional. Has his hair in a, kind of a hair elastic just to keep it out of his face while he's sleeping. And then he wakes up, pops it out, zhuzhes it a bit with his hand. And the best oil is sweat. And that keeps it in place. But he's very, very accustomed to this kind of travel.
I like it. Jax, where are you? Are you accustomed, maybe more of a guy of the streets?
I'd say, yeah, that's right. Somewhere in the middle. I think it's traveling, not so bad. He's ready. He's listening constantly. I think when it finally comes time to bunk and bed down, his comfort level of not hearing a lot of noise and then like shifting at every noise ready. It's like, okay, what the hell was that? What the hell is that? Unfamiliar, even soft noises to him. It's like, all right. It's like, I know it's probably animals. So there's like some logic to it, but just that like it's when you first move or like your first night in an Airbnb, a different spot of sleeping, it's slightly different. So like the first night, it's probably like dagger under the pillow, and in the other hand, still another dagger kind of thing. But probably a really restful sleep when he gets to it. And when he wakes up, it's very routine. Clean his blades, clean out his armor. He wears studded leather so he can sleep in it. So it's just a matter of...
Why would you want to?
It's comfort. You know me. I made this, so I feel comfortable in my... It's like my second skin, but it's a skin from somebody else. Well, some creature else.
I was going to say, we had some
didn't
things to talk
murder
about.
anybody.
Yeah.
That's not part of the backstory. Don't worry. But yeah, it's a. I feel his discomfort is different from anybody else's. It's how calm and serene it is out here. He's just a cat just waiting for something to go off.
So maybe like, boots a little dirtier than normal, but the daily motions are more or less the same.
And more mud, less shit on his boots. But
Fair.
probably about the same dirt.
I have blisters like nobody's business.
Ugh.
Have you ever tried hiking in dress shoes? Not the best.
Let's see what else you can get accomplished in dress shoes then. Right now, the four of you are kind of standing at the base of one of these 6 ancient redwood trees. Again, they're huge, like 300 feet tall. The 6 trees of interest are each 20 feet in diameter. The trunks are at the bottom. So these things are massive. And kind of in the center of the circle of these 6 trees is a big, like 30-foot tall grassy hill surrounded by a bunch of like pale, sickly looking flowers, all different colors, yellows and oranges. The grass on the hill itself seems more or less okay, and you would have known from your talks with the people at Redwood Watch that this is where all the people who died in the battle against Death at Sunset are buried. This is their like memorial. And it's a pretty big hill, so it definitely like speaks to the epicness of a battle against an ancient green dragon. Like, the hill's easily big enough for dozens to be buried under there. So definitely speaks to the might of dragons. But right now, you folks have chosen one of the 6 redwoods that was pretty close to you. We called it the North Tree, I believe, the one that was north from where you showed up. The redwood here just looms above you. The lowest branches are impossibly high, and the bark on the tree is just weeping this dark sap. There's like sickly grasses and wilting wildflowers that surround the wide trunk of this tree. You have your 6 vials with rubber stoppers. What do you do? Who does it?
Jackson, out of habit, will, in one of his hands, pull out a short sword, and he'll hold it just to his side, the same way like a cook or chef would in a kitchen. It's there, but it's like he's going around corners and things. He's just holding it so it's not prominent, so nobody's going to get cut, kind of thing. But he just comfort level, just having a blade in his hand for this unknown, especially knowing what kind of glaive we're walking into.
Well, I suppose we should take a sample. Do you think they would want the bark or the sap? Perhaps some of each?
I'd rather be safe than sorry and get both.
I can't imagine it's terribly difficult to get a little bit of both.
They did want bark, yes? Like the...
Really just any sample from the tree will do.
Yeah, if they gave us vials, I think more sap than bark. But
Valid.
I think the idea being
poach.
is that they're going to use all these samples to make an antitoxin, so it's almost like, putting a little bit of the bad in the vaccine almost, I guess.
Oh, so they're going to give us snake oil. Ha-ha! You know what that's about.
Yep, I sure do, so I think Vakandi would go up and take the sample.
Oh, homeopathy. Great.
Wonderful. I'll be right beside you, just making sure that everything's done properly and up to code.
Sure. I know what those are.
So who's doing it?
V will go up and take a glass vial and cut a little, notch into the tree to get some sap and get a sample.
It goes well, and you get some of this darkened sap and some scrapings of bark into that vial. You put on the rubber stopper. 1 down, 5 to go, just like that.
Well, that was incredibly easy. This whole fieldwork thing is... I think I'm really taking to it. Definitely. Yes.
Well, that was 1. We got 5 more to go.
Oh, right.
Why not sticking to the outside of this grove? Just, hedge our bets. Also, there's a hedge. I'm going to call him our bets.
So I'll ask you if you want to go clockwise or counterclockwise, I guess. Counterclockwise would bring you down to the other tree that was close to you when you arrived.
We're at about, I think, when we arrive, we're at about, 9 o'clock, so it's going to, 10:30 or,
Yep.
7:30?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I think we should continue clockwise. It's a sensible, reasonable pattern. I enjoy it very much.
Y'all seem agreeable, and I agree with you.
Sounds good to me. We will go clockwise.
Do you think we should pay our respects to the center of all of this?
Good job killing dragons! And then Jackson just listens.
Actually, could Vakandi make a perception check or some kind of check to see if this is kind of hallowed ground, and if so, maybe infer some kind of ritual that may have taken place here?
You'd have to, I think, cast some kind of spell to determine if it's hallowed ground, but you can make a perception check.
Wow, that's actually a dirty 20.
It's pretty good. There's a gentle breeze coming through here. It stinks in this area. Like, there's a stink of rot and decay. You don't hear very much wildlife at all. Like, the birds and squirrels are staying away from this section of the forest right now. And you, with a roll like that, I'll say you smell like the stench of decay is even more powerful coming from the south, like coming from the direction of that 730 tree.
Well, V will definitely exposit all that information. Be like, the nose is telling me that down south is more where it's more concentrated. I'm not sure if we want to run into it head first or leave it for last. I kind of want to get more samples rather than fewer, so I think maybe saving the worst for last might be the best idea.
I'll do like a little build up. Let's go around.
So, but there's just something coming from that direction that, the nose knows, and there's something foul about that.
The nose smells, V. We've been over this.
Ha ha ha. He's literal. I love it.
So we're going to continue clockwise, though, but keeping an eye on the tree, the 730 tree.
Okay. Sounds good. So you keep going clockwise and walk over to the next sickly redwood tree. The bark of this once regal redwood is like it's sloughing off in sheets. Like it looks like a snake that's shed its skin almost. Those impossibly tall branches, again, that are kind of casting this darkness over the area. What do you do? Rinse, repeat?
I feel like V would want to go and look at the roots to see if the roots have any more decay than what's up the tree, to see if are the trees pulling the rot out of the ground. Like, is it do I notice a gradient of, like, is it more...
Sure. Do a nature check.
That's a 4.
That's a sick-ass redwood tree.
Hell yeah.
She thick, bruv.
Well, if that be the case, then V is going to rinse, repeat, and grab another sample from this tree.
And you do so successfully. Again, getting some of the diseased sap and maybe some of the sloughed off bark. And nothing horrible happens.
Zoe looks over to V. I don't know if this is you rubbing off on me, but this seems suspiciously easy. Why wouldn't they have sent somebody out here to collect this sample instead of hiring us?
Well, there's something strange here going on because I'm not hearing any animals either, and they normally stay away from dangerous spots. So the fact I'm hearing no woodland creatures as well, like, we need to be on guard. I don't know what's going on here, but there's something not right.
If we don't hear it, then it's not dangerous. It's fine.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
It's cute, he says from a side you didn't even realize he was on.
I'm starting to have second thoughts.
Oh, that's fine. Let's see how tanky this one is. And then I go to punch Zoe's forearm, and ow, fuck me.
From this redwood, in the direction of the flowers, you said the flowers were sort of pale and faded and looking sickly. Is there sort of a similarity to this, like, unique disease? Well, not unique disease, but, like, this specific disease of this redwood to the flowers? Are, like, the petals coming off those ones? Were the ones sort of in the direction of the, like, the ichor, like, the, like, gross sap-looking one? Like, did they look shiny? I guess I'd have to...
Sure. Give me either perception or nature.
I'll do a little nature check. Did some bird watching in my youth. That is a 7.
That's the problem. You were looking up and not at trees.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I have +5.
That's good.
you don't get any... You can't figure out anything super specific, but, I mean, definitely seems related. The grass just seems to be maybe fighting against the poison a little bit more, but those flowers at the bottom on the ground are succumbing to this area's effects.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm concerned that these trees don't seem to have the same sickness. I guess that's probably why they would want samples from each of them, but I don't know about you, but I think that we should just make headway right to the third one and then keep going.
I mean, why not? If they're strong enough, stronger than the flowers, that's why you want to make antitoxin out of these, not the flowers.
So as far as the ones that are left, there's 4 left. There's the 7:30 o'clock tree. There's one at like 5 o'clock. There's one at 3 o'clock. And there's one at 1 o'clock. You can tell now that you're far enough into this grove that the 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock trees are actually across a 10-foot wide stream or river. There's water flowing and kind of separating those two from the patch of land you're on now. Yeah, it's only like 10 feet across. It's not a huge raging river or anything like that, but there is a very foul-smelling, diseased-looking stream of water separating you from 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
I knew I should have brought a second pair of shoes.
Well, if anybody's all for puddle jumping, I can, and he'll put his short sword away and pull out a short bow. I mean, I'll provide you cover, but given that water looks like grouse, I'm gonna hang out here until I need to be over there.
Very fair. And just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to take out one of my own vials that they didn't provide, and I'm going to step up to the river and take a small sample of the river water as well.
Sure.
Just stopper that and put it in for my own collection. Just give it a smell. I guess I'll smell the river. I don't need to just smell the...
Yeah, it definitely smells disgusting.
Don't lick your fingers.
Kind of bubbling a little bit every now and again. Just, you know, a bubble pops and a little cloud of gas emits into the air kind of thing. It's just disgusting looking water.
Like a little skull and crossbones in the glass.
Absolutely.
Could V make like a survival check to see if there's any kind of activity from any animals of any kind, like in recent history, to see if there's any kind of remnants of that?
Sure.
That's a 10.
It's not good enough to find anything, no.
Zoe looks suspiciously at the water. Water usually means fish and wildlife, but we haven't heard anything either.
But if we can't hear them, then we don't have to worry.
No, but I can hear this river pretty fine. So he's gonna haul out a link of sausage, and he's just gonna throw it into the water and see what happens to the sausage.
Massage.
The sausage lands in this stinking water, and that's enough for you to realize. We'll say like the sausage gets kind of stuck in the mud at the bottom and is kind of sticking upwards, and it's not even fully covered by water. This is very, very shallow water. It's more like a giant stream-shaped puddle.
Like a brook almost? Or
Yeah,
something?
definitely brook-like. It's so dirty that you can't see the bottom, but the sausage confirms that the bottom's like only inches away from the top.
And the sausage isn't like melting or anything?
I'm sure maybe if you left it in there long enough,
Okay,
things
fair enough.
might start getting weird.
All right, well, seems good enough for me. I will tread my way across. And Zoe's got no problem. Hand on greatsword. He's going to make his way across the brook.
I mean, you could probably also jump, but look at you go. Look at the balls on you. Figuratively, your pants still not ruined yet.
I'm just going to look for the least muddy section of the far riverbank and give myself a little leap across.
I feel
very
like
nice.
Mechanically it would be Vakandi, Zoe, Cass, then Jackson for marching order.
Now we'll all go across at once. A team effort, you know? Side by side.
Trying to make things easier
A
for
united
Justin.
front.
You all going, or is anyone staying on this side? It's not very deep, so it's up to you folks.
If the three of them are over, I think Jackson will go to the edge, hedge his bets, or just to watch the back. Still with like arrow notched and
Sure.
bow ready,
Absolutely.
but not like raised.
The rest of you make your way across this little brook and over to the next ancient redwood tree. This one actually looks like it's a little bit taller than all the rest. Like, this one towers above all the others. It's frickin' huge.
So, it's you. If we were trees.
Definitely the Goliath of these 6 redwoods, for sure. The trunk is as wide as a building. The bark is peeling like dry skin.
Ew.
But a few feet above the ground, once you're close enough, you realize there's a figure with green skin and hair made of leaves that's sitting on an enormous shelf. Like a big old one of those shelf mushrooms.
Oh, cool.
Sitting on it like it's like this tree is its home and that mushroom is its throne. He eyes you as you approach. You all recognize this creature as a dryad. And as you approach, he looks hostile and threatening and points in your direction and says, "Stop there! Stop there! Do not touch this tree!"
Oh, is this your home?
It is.
What about the other ones?
He responds that he considers this tree to be his home. He says, "I do care for all the other trees."
Well, perhaps you know what's happening to them. I assume that your home has seen better days.
Although it's looking better than the other ones. Good job! Property value.
Oh, by the way, Cassius Chamomile, official field wizard on assignment from the Fumblemere Academy of the Mostly Controlled Magic. Pleasure to meet you.
Before he responds, somebody give me a persuasion check. A few of you have spoken, so it doesn't really matter to me who does it, but it's going to take a persuasion to determine how he responds.
I'll gladly do it. Unless anybody has better than a +4.
No, you go right ahead.
I'll do it worse than you if you want.
Wait,
That's why I said
I've got a
so.
+3 on persuasion.
Yeah, that's worse. But I rolled a 5. That's not good. But I did wake up this morning, which is pretty great. Being a human, pretty great. Heroic, even. I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Because what could go wrong in combat, right? When this all goes tits up. And I'm going to reroll.
Well, you might avoid combat this way.
Nope, that's a 1.
Oh, no.
But it's a skill check, and technically there's no fumbles on that, but it's still just as shitty.
One might say it's worse.
By 4. That's still a 5.
I'll just roll initiative then, shall I?
He just looks and sees City Boy.
Are we going to have to kill the Lorax?
How bad could it possibly be?
He doesn't respond by immediately attacking you.
Nice.
But becomes a bit more firm when he says, "Touch my tree, and it will be death for all of you."
Will you touch it for us? That sounds weird. We ask only a sample of it, perhaps some of the stuff that's already shedding, or that, it's like a haircut. You just want to take a little off the side. That's all we want. Make sure that your tree is doing great.
So you kind of let him know that you want to sample because you're trying to check up on the tree.
Yes. Just a sample, nothing else to do with the tree. It can be, I don't know, perhaps your tree's got a little sap leak, maybe a little sap fountain, maybe there's a tiny little wooden dryad that's pissing sap. We'll gladly take that out of your sap fountain.
Whatever he's willing to part with, really.
Oh, I like it. If we're kind of expressing that to him, letting him know what your intents are, then I'll give you one more attempt at a persuasion from somebody. Maybe somebody different this time.
Oh, I don't get to... Well, you know what? The ability to have that happen redeems myself.
Zoe will look to the Dryad. Look, I get it. I come from a clan of hill giants. I understand this is important to you. We're just checking on the health of things.
He loves his hills.
It doesn't look healthy. I think you agree. Just you can take the sample. We'll take it away. We'll examine it, do what we need to do. And hey, we'll even bring you the findings.
I like it. Let's do some persuasion.
Oof. 8.
Goodness.
Did we? Oh no, we gave David inspiration last time, didn't we?
Yep.
Oh, poop.
Goodness gracious.
Don't touch my stuff!
With an 8, he doesn't seem too willing to open up to you very much. He remains very guarded and is very much still questioning all of you. But he will agree. Says, if your intentions are to help save my tree, then throw me the vial and I will take this sample. So he'll agree to take a sample for you, but again is saying, like, don't come near my tree.
How about we leave the vial on the ground, because I know my brother's shit is throwing.
Well, I mean, I'm sure a small handoff would be fine. I just start approaching the tree holding up a vial.
No.
Big smile on my face.
Brother, don't do it.
Well, he seems like he's an understandable gentleman.
You know how we used to bowl? Do it underhand. Toss it to him.
Throwing things is rude. Please continue.
He'll snatch the vial out of your hand, Cassius, and say, like, back!
Oh, all right. Ooh, has it always smelled like that over here as well? My apologies.
Beautifully.
Sympathies.
He starts scraping some of the sap and bark from this massive redwood, fills up your vial, and lays it down in the mud like a foot away from the trunk of the tree, and then goes to sit back up on his big old mushroom throne.
Ooh, and he just left it right in the mud there, did he? Zoe?
Yeah.
Well, I believe that, you're the one who talked him into it, so I suppose you can retrieve this one. I
Zoe
just start
comes-
walking towards the next tree.
Zoe starts, trudging up, big heavy footsteps in the grass. He, does that one-footed lean over like he's picking up a golf ball and just sort of nods his head towards the dryad and walks back.
With that, the dryad again tells you to leave this tree. Never come touch it.
we shan't touch it, but we will yell if we hear anything that is of concern.
So not a total loss here, really. I mean, you kind of get the feeling that a better persuasion might have gotten you a bit of a exposition dump,
Yeah.
Just in the dark, I guess.
but you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Stuff is still going to happen. You just won't see it come.
Dice doesn't give a shit, apparently.
Yep.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
But, by expressing that your intents were to help here and hopefully save the tree, that's enough for him to be like, okay, you can have a little bit of bark if your intent's saving my tree, but I still don't trust you.
How bad could we be?
Oh.
Haha, don't ask that on Tumblr. Anyway,
What? That was one. Mark that one down special, and I guess it's on the tree. Time number 3.
thank you, and it was lovely to meet you.
Get out. Go
Certainly.
away. So you're not really in.
Someday.
One day.
It is now tree time.
Excellent.
Tree.
So there are 3 vials full of samples and 3 that are still empty. 3 trees remain. On this side of the little brook, there's like that 3 o'clock tree, and you are now close enough to it that you can tell just by looking over there that the ground around it is like covered with mud, and it's really gross over there. Like whatever disease is affecting this area, like it's pretty bad over there. It's running off into the water and
Oh, is it like swampy?
very swampy,
Ugh.
maybe even difficult terrainy.
Oh.
Ooh.
And it's about... I'm gonna join everybody on the other side of the brook. Just now that I know it's safe, both to traverse and from the center.
Sure.
Is the river flowing towards this 3 o'clock tree or away from the 3 o'clock tree? Like, would the dirty water be coming from this diseased tree, or would it be like going towards it?
It is coming from, you can tell
Okay.
the green is spreading from that area.
All right.
Hard to tell which direction everything's flowing because it's at a pretty big standstill, honestly. It's just stagnant.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, the strongest antidotes are made from the strongest toxins. I feel like it would be foolish not to at least give an attempt.
Okay, I don't think that's necessarily, but I don't have poisonous tools yet. Yeah, sure, let's do that.
So we're heading towards the muddy one,
Yep.
3 o'clock tree.
Correct.
We were instructed to get a sample from each tree, and that is exactly what we will do.
Back to Short Sword, standing in front of Cassius.
I imagine Zoe, in spite of his hulking stature, is kind of using the tip of his great sword as like a walking stick through this mud.
And you're right there with Cassius
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
Jackson, so we're all kind of bundled up.
Yep.
I wonder if this disease is natural, if it could be magical. If there's something going on magically, I could try to detect it. Do you think that would be worthwhile before we start wading through swampland?
How far is it between Gross and Tree?
Somewhere between 15 and 20 feet of growth between the tree and not growth.
Detect magic is
30 feet.
oh, I'll take 10.
Would you be willing to give me a bit of time?
Go for it.
We need more information, so yeah.
Fantastic. I think I have my notes in it somewhere. I start like leafing through the pages of basically like a scientific notebook. Just like going through. Oh, I don't really have that many spells here, do I? Oh well. And I will ritual cast detect magic. Take 10 minutes and just start sort of tracing out runes in the mud and just like mouthing the arcane incantations and just making sure I really get it right before finally casting the spell.
I like a little detect magic. There's no like specific item or creature or tree or anything like that. Nothing specific starts to emanate like, magical signals to you.
Okay.
What I will give you is that like this entire area here, the whole grove just definitely has a latent evil magic kind of feel to it, which would kind of add up if you were in the area super close to a dragon lair, an evil dragon lair.
Okay, so there's not like a magical effect that caused this. It's sort of just like,
This is because of a dragon.
okay, cool. Well, it's good to know for sure. What do you think, Sir Gregory?
I think that we should get a sample.
Thank you, Sir Gregory. V?
Yeah, I will go and get a sample.
Wonderful.
I did not know Sir Gregory could speak.
He can't.
What? I swear I heard him speak just now.
Who did you just say what to? Who's speaking to who? I'm so confused now.
That was the voice of Sir Gregory.
Can you have the narrator too? Oh no.
So, Vikandi, you're going to take this sample.
Correct.
So you're going to start trudging your way through this difficult terrain, through this stinking greenish brown mud. You other three are staying out of the difficult terrain?
No, Zoe is absolutely sticking near his tiefling buddy.
Okay.
I am definitely staying out of this green and brown nonsense.
Sure.
Buddy system, and I'll stick by
You can
Cass.
stick with Cassius. That works for me. What is the passive perception of our Goliath and Tiefling?
9 on the Goliath.
13 on the tiefling.
As the two of you approach this redwood, the redwood itself, it's just it looks like it's rising out of this muddy bog, and it's become really pale here, almost as if its life force is being sucked out and washing out into the stream nearby. But as you're trying to get through this stinky mud, 3 mud mephits who are hiding in that mud kind of pop out. They've been drawn here by the evil magic in the area and the good mud quality. And as you enter the mud, they go for an ambush, and we're going to roll some initiative.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
So, are we surprised?
You are not surprised. They make a little
Okay.
bit too much noise popping out of this mud. Takes them a little too long.
Oh, that's so much better.
Just walking along, you hear from behind you.
What was that? Sound? That means danger.
First combat. How do we do? Anyone get a 20 or higher than that?
Oh,
Yeah, actually.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
The fighter's actually wanting to fight. I got crap everything else, but hey, I got a dirty 20 on initiative.
Nice.
Nice. I got a 23.
Okay, rogue things.
I
yeah.
got to be this one this time. Feels great.
Hell yeah. I didn't.
what'd you get?
I got a 16.
That's so good.
I mean, my eyes are so wide, just ready to see everything. I'm ready for
So
combat.
Oh, I can't wait to learn about these things for the next 12 seconds before they're dead.
And Vakandi was too busy going for a sample, got an 11 on initiative.
That's still pretty good.
Not too bad at all. So these 3 mud methods come bursting out from the mud next to this huge redwood. For those that don't know, a mephit, I'd say, is basically like a imp type
Yeah.
creature, and they're always made out of whatever type of mephit they are. So these things are made of mud. If it was a steam mephit, it would be made of steam. You get the point.
like the littlest elemental that could.
Muffin method.
Absolutely, and these changed in the new updated rules, so this will be fun, I think.
I can't even metagame if I wanted to.
First person in initiative is Mr. Jackson. Jackson, there are 3 mud methods basically surrounding Vakandi. 2 of them are within melee of Zorash. All of them very close to the tree trunk. What do? They're looks like about 15 feet, depending on which one you go for.
Oh, perfect distance. All the things going on. They look like, you said they're right by those guys, you said?
Right next to him.
Right next to him. That's great. Let's see how this goes. Jackson, seeing what's going on. Them trouble instincts kick in, and it's like he just focuses up. He's going to drop short sword to the grass as part of the attack. Short bow comes out, quick practiced, and he's going to take a shot at the one easiest for C and closest to me brother, and the southernmost mud method. I'm going to take a short bow shot at.
The one to the south.
12 to hit.
12 is a hit.
Yes!
Oh, that was very close.
And while still rolling right shit, somehow he hits it in its most muddiest part, and because he's next to Vakandi, I'll get that sneak attack damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For a nice 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9 damage
Nice.
to this Mephit to the south of Vakandi.
A huge splash of mud lands against the trunk of the tree behind it. It is still flying in the air, flapping its muddy little wings.
I am level 1, and I will say, I've got that one. You all take out the others. Unless you can't do a lot of damage, then just finish that one off, and I'll end my turn back here.
That means next up is going to be that very same mud method
Whoa,
that we
fuck.
just did some damage to.
I'm sorry I rolled so shit.
Oh, goodness, it's looking this way. Hopefully it's looking at you. Well, hopefully it's not looking at any of us.
Do any of you randomly speak Aquan or Terran?
No.
It's a shame.
Give me 10 minutes.
It's gosh darn shame, but this little mud mephit screams something in the direction of Jackson, who has just shot it, and basically screams so loud that like a bunch of mud comes up from its little mephit lungs and comes flying in your direction.
What?
Oh no!
Deck save from the rogue.
Oh, I rolled a 2. Can I borrow somebody else's dice for the rest of the night?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Here, take this pink one.
That's a 7.
A 7.
I didn't think you'd actually do it. Thank you.
7 is not going to be enough. Jackson, you get completely covered in mud. It immediately like starts to kind of dry a little bit. It's heavy, and you now have the restrained condition.
Oh no! I can't go within 500 feet of my ex-girlfriend! No!
Next up is going to be the battle debut of Zorash Zoe Mossman.
Hell yeah. Zoe, like, having done this dozens and dozens and hundreds, if not thousands of times, holds up his greatsword that looks like a short sword in his giant mitts and just brings this sucker down on the one that's closest to Vikandi and himself. So there's the south one, there's the southeastern one, and the eastern one. We're going to the southeastern one. And he's going to bring it down. Slice this guy in twain. That looks to be... that's an 11 to hit.
This one?
Southeast, yeah. From Zoe, yeah.
11 to hit is enough for your weapon to go do a whole bunch of damage to this mud method.
Nice.
Do more than 9.
Alrighty, so I rolled a 3 and a 2, but because I have the soldier background, I get the savage attacker feat, which means I can roll my damage dice once per round twice and take the higher of the two.
Add damaged? Advantage damage?
Yep. That's much better. So that is going to be... What is that? That's 13 slashing damage.
13 slashing damage.
Hell yeah.
I'd imagine he sort of brings this thing down in a very practice, guts-esque swing, trying to cleave this thing in two.
You absolutely destroy that mud mephit. Zorash, Vikandi, both of you give me some dexterity saving throws.
Oh, no.
The mud mephit just explodes in this cloud of mud.
Their damn death throws survived.
13 for Zoe.
Okay.
12 for V.
Both of you manage to get out of the way of most of the mud. You're definitely still dirtied, but you avoid anything too horrible. So one mud mephit dead and exploded. Is there anything else Zoe can do?
No, that's going to be it for Zoe. He just holds his blade at the ready, waiting for the next incoming strike.
2 mud mephits remain on the battlefield. The one to the south has taken 9 points of damage already. Cassius Chamomile,
Hi, yes?
what would you like to do?
That one just exploded! Oh dear. I sort of like hold out a hand and like take it back, hold it out again, look over to Jackson and be like, you just shot that one in the face! Is that... oh, you are awfully dirty. Like, hold up my hands to like try to scrape off the mud.
Shoot one, Vakandi shouts.
What do you mean? That's what you're here for. I cast Mage Hand and start trying to scrape the mud off of Jackson.
Unfortunately, I don't believe you managed to scrape off enough to clear the restrained condition. But you get your mage hand good and dirty.
Well, at least it's my Mage Hand, not mine. I will retreat about 20 feet.
Sounds about right. Anything else from our official field wizard?
Try to see if there's any bark in their mud. End my turn.
Beautiful. Vikandi, what would you like to do in your combat debut?
As he dodges mud explosion after mud hits and all of that, he looks at the one to the south that was hit by an arrow and goes to try and finish off the job. He takes a deep breath. As he takes a deep breath, and necrotic energies flow through his pendant and into his hand, and he goes and gives it a punch, and I'm going to do a chill touch.
Nice.
And that's going to be 13 to hit.
You're going for south or north?
South.
13 is going to do it.
And that's going to be 4 necrotic damage.
Nice.
You watch as the remaining parts of the mud mephit turn this sickly shade of darkened brown, and then it explodes. And I need you and... oh, for this one, only you to make a dexterity saving throw.
It would have popped sooner if I'd done anything. You're welcome.
That's a 22 on the save.
22 is enough. You manage to get out of the way of most of the splash. You kind of see it coming this time around, and nothing horrible happens to you.
I spin around and throw up my hands, getting ready to charge up another chill touch, and like, come on, Zoe, we got this.
This isn't anything.
We're gonna earn our keep.
If that's the case, then the only thing on the battlefield that hasn't had a turn yet is my last remaining mud mephit. In just one round of combat, you folks have killed 2 of them. So this remaining one is going to use disengage and try to escape. So disengage, and then it's going to flap its muddy little wings. They're adorable. Splashing all over the place, but is going to fly 20 feet away from the closest one of you, which I think is Zorash. Yeah, so 20 feet away from Zorash.
All right.
Disengage, movement. Before it reaches that 20-foot mark, maybe like the 15-foot mark, is going to turn around and try to spit a big old ball of mud onto Zorash.
Really? Even though it took an action to disengage?
Oh, good call. Sorry.
Okay. Whew. Phew.
It has legendary actions. Oh, God.
I'm screwing around in this new edition.
Method
Great.
is Stopheles.
Good call. Good call. I got a little carried away. That means we're back to the top of the turn order. Jackson, you are no longer restrained. Once that original mephit kind of dies, most of the mud starts to just slough off of you. What would you like to do? There is one mephit remaining, and it's fleeing.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm not... oh... that makes it all... oh, fantastic work, brother. You really get all that off me.
Anytime.
I'm going to run up along the edge of this gross, difficult terrain, and I'm going to sit here and line up a shot. Just getting ready. And I'm going to hold my action to hopefully steal Zorash's kill. So I'm going to wait for him to get within 5 feet of it.
Oh, I love it. You hold action to steal kill. Zorash, it's on you then.
All right. So here's a cool thing about Goliaths in the new rule set. Their base move speed is 35.
Fun.
Yay.
Now, I know it's difficult terrain, and he flew 20 feet away from me, so I presume I still can't make it within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, you're
with my
going to need
regular movement.
40 to get up next to him.
Oh shit, sorry. Then I'm gonna... can I retcon based on the map?
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like Jax would have noticed that.
I would have seen the distance knowing that, oh, there's no way this bugger can get here. I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, it's a 16 to hit.
That'll do.
Unfortunately, nobody's nearby, so it's only 5 damage.
Better than nothing.
That would have killed me. Good shot, brother.
Yeah, next time. I mean, no.
And now with 5 HP less, what would you like to do to this method, if anything, Zoe?
I am going to trudge as far as I can towards the method, the full 20 feet if I can. The sickly sounds of suction and mud coming up from his giant feet. Realizing he can't quite get close enough, though, he sheathes his great sword and it hauls out his short bow. And he's like, all right, if you can do it, I can too. And he's sort of, the bow looks comically small in his huge hands. So you can see him like pull it back, but he can't get a full, arm back. And almost like he's pulling like a tiny little twig. And he's like, I really need a long bow.
Are you just shooting elastics at people, basically?
Basically. And he's going to go ahead and loose an arrow at this guy.
Okay.
He's got my backup.
And actually, that is 21 to hit.
Very nice.
And a whopping 2 damage.
Fine
Not-
shot.
Not enough for a mud method explosion. But, yeah, a fine shot.
Yep, that's going to be it for Zoe, and he's just like, hey, get back here. We don't leave anything behind.
Cassius, what would you like to do?
Well, I think they were trying to communicate with us. I am going to get out my spell book and start ritual casting comprehend languages.
I love it so much.
It's a ritual cast?
Yes.
So you're going to
Excellent.
be there a while.
Only 10 minutes ago.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant. Might take a while.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got this. First I have to set up the arcane circle. So give me a minute.
10 to be exact.
Correct. I'll end my turn there. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Heroic inspiration for the role play. For doing what you really feel like Cassius would have done in his heart. I love it.
And I'll take that layup and dunk it back onto Jackson.
Oh, I got a pick. Thank you very much.
There you go. Vikandi. The mud method is getting further and further away. What would you like to do?
Vikandi will move north about 15 feet, because that's as far as his 30 feet will allow him. And unlike the necrotic energies that were kind of coming from his chest, this time his pendant begins to glow, his burn scar begins to glow, and I fire out radiant fire and I cast Sacred Flame.
There you go.
I need a dex save, and the DC is going to be 13.
That is going to be a fail.
Oh, that'll do it. Ideally.
Oh, max damage, 8.
Hey!
Nice.
8 radiant.
Hell yeah.
You watch as the third and final mud method explodes in a cloud of mud. The trunk of the nearby redwood gets completely covered. All of you are far enough away. You folks are out of initiative. Don't mind letting you know that that death explosion they were doing would have given you the restrained condition, just like their breath does. The breath is a recharge too. They changed a lot in this edition.
That's really cool.
fun.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun, but you folks are out of initiative.
It's nice flavor, not just damage. That's good.
Yes, well done, everyone.
Hey, brother.
Busy?
It's well, you know what? I'm gonna let him go. Hey, boys, fantastic job. He's gonna be there for another. What are we looking at? He looks at the hourglass.
9 minutes and 46 seconds, to be precise.
He looks at the little sundial on his wrist, hourglass on the other, and he's like, "Yeah, we can talk for a bit, or you can investigate that tree." In about another 9 minutes and 16 seconds, he's going to be able to talk to that tree and those dead corpses. We should. It might not hurt to have it. Let's just leave him there, eh? Fantastic job again. I'm so glad we did not pick those guys who were kicking ass at cards or dice or whatever that didn't want to buy your grass water.
Vikandi is just glaring daggers at Cass, who's just sitting there ritual casting, be like, he could have done anything to help us, but... And he looks to Zoe, it's like, but where are the cell swords? And just...
You get used to it, trust me.
And Thank God they have money. And he swallows his words and goes to take a sample.
They think it's only combat. That's adorable.
I love it. I love it. So, Cassius, you're going to see this through, get your ritual done.
Yep.
Love it. While that's happening, Vikandi, you managed to successfully collect a 4th sample. Things are going great. 4 out of 6 complete, 2 to go. I think as we're kind of standing around waiting for Cassius to wrap things up, too, that would be enough time for you other 3 to collectively notice the fact that to the northeast, there is a big tear, looks almost like a scar in the ground, like a big old hole in the ground that goes into the root system of the redwoods. It looks like about 10 feet across, and it goes on for between 30-40 feet. So you feel like you've found the entrance to that abandoned lair over to the northeast.
That's it. I'm not a gambling man, but that's probably what this is. Hey, Dryad, we can touch this, right?
Yeah. Just don't come near here.
Excellent. Good to know. We're going to continue on the last 2 trees and try and clean out your plumbing, as it were. Not a sex thing.
It's plumbing. Of course it's not sex. And I don't think trees have plumbing. How do you know these things?
We need to drink together, my friend.
Some trees do grow plums.
Oh, close.
Sorry, that adds another minute to the ritual cast.
No, that's actually part of it. I've heard him try and comprehend languages. He's about halfway through when he says some trees do grow plums. I don't know.
It's just a bunch of tongue twisters, actually.
Well done.
If I put it in my batter, make the batter a bit of butter, that would make the batter better, butter.
Okay.
Especially about a bit of butter than a bit of butter, and it's better, bottom better butter.
Very nice.
You get used to it. It's yeah. So do we do the next one? Does the next one look as gross as this one?
Yeah, we'll say the 10 minutes pass. You complete your ritual. You now have comprehend languages going on. How long does that last?
1 hour.
And you're going to be able to comprehend every language, not just Mud Method. Is that right?
Exactly. I can't speak any of the languages, but if anyone speaks to me, hoo boy.
Love it. So yeah, there's 2 trees remaining. The 5:30-ish position, 5 o'clock tree, and that 7 o'clock-ish tree. The 7 o'clock one was where Vikandi in the beginning caught a whiff of something particularly foul. But aside from that, neither one of them looks worse than the other. Neither look healthy, but...
I mean, if this one doesn't smell as bad as that last one, or the first one, the 7 o'clock, you first clocked with your nose, yeah, let's hit up 5, see what's going on, and then...
and keep an eye out for methods, I guess.
Mud or anything else coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Well done, by the way. Thank you for all of your assistance.
Careful, if you swear at him, he's going to understand it.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm sensing some tension. Just want to get things out in the air.
He said thank you. I don't understand.
It's comprehend language, not comprehend sarcasm.
Well, you would know him better than I. Let's move on.
Yeah, he means what he says.
Oh.
Thank you, Zoe.
You're welcome, V.
So to the next ancient redwood we go. Same kind of marching order.
Yes.
Vikandi with vial in hand sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll join him shoulder to shoulder if there's no swampland in there.
Yeah, at this point there's no more difficult terrain. This redwood is just kind of more of the same. It's very sickly looking. Its trunk is surrounded by all kind of stinky, rotten undergrowth. And Vikandi, you're approaching the tree, doing the thing.
Considering that he got jumped by some methods, he's going to, because D&D inventory is a thing, haul out a shield and put on his shield. Okay. Because I forgot I had one of those.
Oh, there you go.
And so vial in one hand, shield in the other, and he's gonna go and get another sample.
Oh, let me get that for you. I'll pull out a very small, like, butter knife-looking dagger and just, like, scrape a bit off into the vial. While you're holding it, probably get, like, some, like, weird sap on your fingers instead of the vial.
Very nice. As you reach that butter knife out, Cassius, you notice the thousands of tiny little centipedes already, like, covering your butter knife and swarming towards both of you. And then this one particularly giant centipede comes crawling out of the bark. We're going right back into the initiative. Right back in.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
How did we do this time, Vikandi? What'd you get?
Centipedes suck. I got a 6.
And Jackson?
Yeah, I got a 10. Right, that's my name.
Mr. Mossman?
I couldn't hear the centipedes, man. I only got an 8.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cassius?
I got an 11.
Oh,
So I was really, really hoping to steal your initiative there, Jackson, but,
that's it.
would you like mine?
You're ever so slightly and let them if no. I want you out of there as soon as possible, me bruv.
Me too. But do they want to talk?
That means the very first thing to happen is my swarm of centipedes going in initiative. Just thousands of them. Just so many tiny little centipedes. They make their way, like, up the blade of your butter knife onto your arm. They start crawling up your boots and onto your legs. You just get completely swarmed, Cassius. They share the same space on the map with you, and then they're going to try to bite you.
Oh, lovely. Roll low, please.
That is going to be a dirty 20. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. This might be the death of Cassius.
Is it, though? So, Zoe, having been a Goliath fighter that worked in groups, took the fighting style Intercept. Now, this is going to be a unique circumstance because it's technically occupying the same space as him, but Intercept reads, when I can see a creature within 5 feet of me, make an attack against an ally, I can roll a d10 plus my plus my proficiency to reduce the attack's damage by intercepting the attack.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I like it. So basically you just start trying to bat some of these centipedes off of them.
I would imagine as they're coming on, Zoe, having seen this happen before, he's like, listen, humans are small too. They were climbing all over us as well. And he just takes the flat of his sword and just starts trying to, rake them off of you.
Oh, dude. That's sick.
That's the smallest one in this party. That's very judgmental.
Alrighty. Oh. So I reduced the damage by 12.
Wow.
I'm invincible!
You just start swatting away at these centipedes in such a flurry that Cassius ends up taking no damage whatsoever. Well done.
Yo!
Very well done.
You are getting a bonus.
Pretty sure the Fray wrote a song about this.
Next heroic inspiration going to you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can I give my heroic inspiration?
I think you just can.
Take heroic inspiration, Zorash.
Next up in initiative, then, is this giant centipede.
Oh, dear.
The giant one is going to try to chomp at Cassius's legs.
Why me?
It tried because you're right there. You're right there because the wizard decided to frontline. That's why.
I was taking a bark sample, I'll have you know.
That is going to be a 12 to hit as these massive centipede jaws come.
Oh, my armor class is 12.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
No.
No?
What fucking spells did you take?
Not mage armor.
We're gonna
I took comprehend languages,
not mage armor, not shield.
detect magic.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No,
Mage hand.
Dude, we'll find out in your obituary when we loot your body.
Those mandibles just sink deep into your calf. You take 3 points of piercing damage. And you become poisoned.
Oh.
You now have the poisoned condition. That's my swarm of centipedes. That's my giant centipede. Next in initiative with the 11, I believe that token is Cassius.
That's me.
You are covered in centipedes, completely covered.
Ugh.
What do you do?
Am I able to take the disengage action from these guys?
Yeah, you can disengage, yeah.
Well, take a wild guess where I'm headed. 30 feet to the northwest. After I take the disengage action.
You just start batting away the tiny little centipedes.
Well, Zorash did that for me.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair enough. Not many left, and you shoo away the 2 or 3 that are still on your boots and take off to the northwest.
I think I'll kick off my shoes.
leave the shoes there.
Just leave the shoes.
You're like a club girl at the end of the night carrying her heels. Just like, I'm done with this.
Yep. Just make some distance between me and them, and then I think keel over and vomit.
Beautiful. That means we're on to Jackson. Jackson, what would you like to do? There is a big ball of tiny ones right in front of you, and a giant one 10 feet away from you.
Hey, get me brother's blood off your face. He's going to ever so slightly sidestep while staying in the range. This swarm of ugly buggies. And he gets the feeling he's a lot better at taking care of one bug than a lot of them. So my object of interaction, I'm going to pull a short sword out of in my offhand. And then as my attack action, I'm going to swing at him with a short sword in my main hand. Numbers, 17 to hit.
Versus the Big Daddy Centipede.
Big Daddy.
That is a hit.
Oh, hello, V. Thank you for this. Oh, right in the centipede, I don't know, groin.
It has so many of them. There's
So many
legs.
groins. That's 8 damage.
That is a very, very solid hit.
And bonus action, because I got nothing else at this level. Oh, look at that other sword I just dragged out. I'm going to attack with my short sword as my bonus action in the offhand because of the light property and because of the vexing property of my mastery. Oh, look at that advantage.
Hit him in the centipenis.
Right in the centipede. That is that's a 19 on the die. That's going to be more than 19. That's going to be a 24.
Very good.
But I don't get anything besides this dice. A 3 in the centipede.
David, heroic inspiration for Centipenis. Meanwhile, Jackson, you close the gap with this giant centipede. It kind of stands up on some of his back legs, and so there's just like hundreds of tiny little legs wriggling in front of your face.
And 4 centipenises.
And so many of
3
them.
now.
And you split this thing clear down the middle. Both halves kind of slump to the muddy ground. Giant centipede is out of the mix.
All right. One big and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll end my turn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Did you already have heroic inspiration?
Yeah,
David?
I do. I think I might hand it actually over to Cass because you know what? He took a hit. He did his job. That's my form of forgiveness. I'll hand my heroic inspiration extra off to Cass there.
Very nice. Very nice. A little heroic inspiration flipping around. That means next in the turn order is Zorash. There is a swarm of centipedes still on the ground. What do you do?
Once again, he managed to brush them off with the flat of his sword last time. This time, he's just going to bring it down like a hammer onto the ground and try to smush as many of these little bastards as he can. That is a 13 to hit.
13 is enough.
Is enough. Excellent. So what was once, a gentle, deglazing has now become straight up, mauling. Yeah, I'll keep that. That's some 9. That's 12 slashing damage.
Jeez.
Very, very nice. The swarm it's hard to hit. And because there's just so many of them, that kind of translates into you only doing half damage.
Hey, I'll take it.
So these swarms definitely still have the resistance to melee damage. So the 12 gets cut down to 6, but that is still some respectable damage at level 1.
Hell yeah.
Can you do anything else?
No. All I know how to do is swing a sword. That's about all I can do. I can think really hard at it, maybe, but that's about it.
Fair enough. Vikandi, what do you know how to do?
Take a deep breath and from my guts summon up necrotic energies to do a chill touch. And I'm going to take my fist and slam it on the ground and hope I can get a bunch of them caught in necrotic stuff. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh boy.
Nice.
For a whole 1 necrotic damage.
Yo!
Not resisted because it's necrotic.
Here's something.
And it can't heal.
You're right.
It does not resist necrotic, so one of the hundreds of centipedes that are left, one of them turns black and keels over.
I imagine a Wilhelm scream somewhere.
Perfect.
2 days away from retirement.
Anything else from Vikandi?
No, he's just going to stand exactly there and frontline with Zoe and Jackson.
You're doing great, you guys.
That means we're back to the top of the turn order. My swarm of centipedes is going next. 3 potential targets here. They're pretty dumb, so I'm just going to roll to see who they're going for.
Oh, I thought you meant the targets, which is also accurate.
Right. Vikandi. What's left of this swarm, which is still quite a few centipedes, enters your space.
Maybe reaching my hand into it to do chill touch wasn't a smart idea.
Maybe not.
The one you killed, they're really attached to.
Jackson, that's going to give you an opportunity attack, I'm pretty sure.
Are you fucking kidding?
Hell yeah.
Fantastic! Oh, that's a 16 on the die for a 21. Couple of things there. First of all, it's not my turn, which means sneak attack. And I just looked it up. Unless it says it's immune to sneak attack, apparently you can sneak attack swarms.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Fancy.
Right in the... So many tiny centipenises! Oh, 10 centipenis damage. Piercing centipenis damage, so it's resistant. They're hard as fuck.
It does get resisted.
Oh no.
What are we doing?
Our best.
That's fair.
Anything else?
18. It's their turn, so... No, you know what? End the turn. End the turn right there. That's right.
That means they are still alive. There's still enough centipedes to try to bite at Vikandi. Let's see if I can do a little bit of damage. 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
Big fat miss. At this point, enough of them are dead that this may be a little easier to avoid. Who knows?
They swarm my shield, and then I just shake my shield, and they fall off.
There you go. There you go. That is it for my swarm of centipedes on this turn. Cassius, you're a good distance back there. What would you like to do?
Yep. I would like to wipe my mouth. Look over and say, I say, are you all right there over there, Vikandi?
I think we got it.
All right, carry on then. And I'll go back to dry heaving. I'll end my turn.
Very nice. Very nice. This is
I'm a pacifist.
the best wizard I've ever seen.
Field wizard, I'll have you know.
Official. Jackson, Vikandi's getting swarmed. What do you do?
Jackson's going to step up 5 feet to Vikonda getting swarmed with his 2 swords and be like, you know what, guys, I'm going to be honest, really, this is why you guys need to be here. I can't do this alone. Thank you very much. Let me get those off you. Scrape, scrape. Which attack.
I heard that. What do you mean?
You heard it, but did you understand it? I rolled a 2. That's terrible. I'm trying not to hit Vikondi. So bonus action. Offhand short sword. Oh my god. 9?
9 is not going to do it.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm so very sorry.
I'm saying I got ants in my pants, but that's not what's happening here.
No, this centipede is on your pants.
Yeah.
So trying to be a little too careful with Vikondi right there. Ends up with no damage. Anything else you want to do?
That's it for now.
That means Zoe, it's up to you now.
Listen, you just gotta manhandle him a little bit.
Oh god.
That is a 21 to hit.
There it is.
I was hoping it was either a natural 20 or a 1.
2 and a 3, savage attacker. 3 and a 1. I'll take the 2 and the 3 plus 2 and the 3 plus 3.
8
is 8. 8 slashing.
Reduced down to 4. Still not so bad. But not enough to end this swarm. Still plenty of centipedes crawling all over Vikondi.
I'm better when they're bigger.
It's fair.
And if you're not taking any movement,
Nope.
then Vikondi, it is on you.
I'm going to start brushing them off with my hands, getting them onto the ground, and doing the old chill touch special again. That's a dirty 20.
There you go. There you go.
So dirty.
That is 5 necrotic damage.
Again, lots of centipedes turn black and start like falling off of you, Vikondi. As a matter of fact, there is literally 1 centipede left on your thigh, we'll say.
It's got
one left.
It's got the biggest tiny centipenis, though.
Big centipenis energy.
Is there anything else you can do?
No. That's, well, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'm going to still hop around, like, get this last thing off me. It won't come off. Get off, get off me. And just.
See, he gets it. Try running 30 feet away.
So that means top of the turn order again. I'm going to get one more go with my swarm of centipedes. My one remaining centipede tries to bite your thigh. 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it isn't.
Right.
It can hit, but
Oh.
I feel like just Zoe knows to intercept on behalf of
Love it.
V because he feels bad about what he's done in the past. And I just imagine instead of this little centipede managing to like bite into him, he just takes his fingers, like flicks away the claw.
Buy him drink first.
Yeah, really. Reduced. Only reduced by 3 though.
Ooh, that means, Vikondi, you end up taking 1 point of poison damage.
This one's persistent. Damn.
Very persistent. That's going to be the end of his turn. Cassius is back to you. I think you're the one who had the poison condition.
Yes.
It is no longer a thing.
Yes. Now I can make attack rolls without disadvantage.
Excellent.
All right. I will stand up to my full height. I will see this one final centipede, and I will cast Mage Armor and end my turn.
I'm ready.
Jackson, would you like to do something useful?
He spends 5.5 seconds of his turn sighing heavily, and then attempts to just stab this last centipede. For a 10.
A
to hit.
10 to hit. Not enough.
Offhand attack, come on, be better. There we go. 17 to hit.
17 is enough to hit. There's literally only 1 left.
Fantastic. I get 2 dice, but no bonus damage, so it doesn't matter. 6 damage.
Stab him in the thigh.
5 points of overkill. With that, though, the rest of this swarm of centipedes is dealt with. There's no more bugs crawling all over this ancient redwood. You folks managed to safely collect the sample from this tree, and there is but one redwood left. One more ancient redwood, one empty vial to fill. It's that one that Vikandi knows is particularly stinky. And we're just going to have to find out why next week.
Oh, man.
I'm not worried. I'm prepared this time.
Finally.
Has Mage Armor, second combat into it?
Yeah.
Arguably third, but we'll see.